Okay, we're live, Joe. See? Live.
Hi. We haven't done this in a while.
No, yeah, we always say we're going to do it, but it was about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
And of course, Michelle's going to surprise me again with a topic.
Yeah, I don't want to tell him because I said then we get stale. We're more interesting off the cuff, hopefully. So I don't know what you want to talk about, but I have to just say that Cal State volleyball champions, I was there at that game. It was awesome. Joe.
Everybody was talking about it. I don't follow it, but yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so this is my story. The President Connolly, she sent out a tweet, and she said that, after sitting through that game, she really believes in the seventh man out there, being the fans, that we really rose to the occasion and made a change, because it started out with Hawaii winning, and then the third game we were way down, and I just tweeted back, I was like, you're welcome. Because I cheered like I've never cheered.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure those guys heard me on the floor calling the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you drunk?
Maybe they didn't hear that, Joe.
Right. It's okay.
No. So anyway, that was I just had to share that was wonderful. So all right, so we're going to talk real estate, and what I want to talk about, because it's always the interest rates, right? Where are we with these interest rates right now?
I think they're doing pretty good. I mean, I think they're in the low 4s. 4.25.
Yeah.
Which is really great.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was driving in my car today and I kept thinking, I need to do a video about something. And really what I need to do a video on is on the interest rates, because they're pretty good.
Yeah, they do. They keep going down, which is good, because the market, again, I think, we're just saying that it's, not exactly. Well, just let me read. It was in the paper. I just find this to be really interesting. It says that home price appreciation from January to February went up 0.3%, okay? Now, annually, from last year to this year, so after the past 12 months, the prices, and this is a national, this is the Chase, have gone up 4%. So that 4% would be the lowest rise annually since October of 2012. That's a lot of, what that means is real estate has really gone up a lot since 2012. Big difference. We're talking 50%, I would say.
And again, when we talk about our local community, I think we're doing pretty good as well. I think, right?
Oh yeah. I think, it goes on and it says, I think that it is becoming better for buyers.
Yeah.
We're not seeing like those total crazy. Actually, the one I just sold in Anaheim did have 10 offers on it, but it's getting better,
Well, it's definitely a good time for buyers. If you had ever thought about buying something, you need to buy, because honestly, at 4.25 right now. Remember last year, the interest rates got up to 5%.
Yeah,
just a little over
5%.
And if they go up again at the end of the year, that's going to lessen your purchasing power. And I had a couple of clients that I was working with, and when that interest rate went up to 5%, they couldn't purchase anymore because they didn't qualify.
Yeah. I think it's a good time to be a buyer. I think this is a nice market we're in. This is a nice normal market almost. Right. Yeah. Okay. So that was topic number 1, and then topic number 2. It's a little bit obscure. It's Prop 6090, which actually I think is attached to Prop 13. I'm not really sure on the history on it. But that is about the senior... we had a word for it, huh? It's a... You can, we'll just tell you what the scenario is,
we should
right?
read it, no?
No, because this is the story. Let me tell you a story. I had a woman call me, and she wants to sell her house in Long Beach, and she wants to move out to Canyon Lake, which is where my in-laws lived. It's out by Lake Elsinore. It's beautiful. The house she showed me was gorgeous. It was on a lake, and she had a dock. And I'm sitting at her house, and I said, how much is the house that you want to purchase? And she said, $700,000. And she said, they told me that when I move, I can take my low tax base, and her tax base is really low because they were almost original owners. She's probably paying a little over $1,000 in taxes. Now, if she was to buy a $700,000 house, her taxes would be like $8,000.
Exactly.
So I said, well, wait. I said, there's a caveat to Prop 60, Prop 90, is that you have to be over 55. She was.
That's right.
It turned out that she's buying in Riverside County. I called. It has to be a county that accepts Prop 6090, so from LA County to Riverside County. But then the price of the house you sell has to be the same price or lower than the house.
Correct.
Right. So that's what this, I knew, I was like, ding, ding, ding. I was like 700,000. I could 650, maybe 675 on her house. But to move forward, you know, she just couldn't do it.
So to put it another way, for example, my home, I bought my home for $223. My tax rate is, I think I pay $3,000 a year in taxes, property taxes. Homes in my neighborhood right now in Los Altos are going 700, 650. So if I sold my home at that price, I could carry my tax base. I am 55 and over. I could carry my tax base with me to my next purchase, but my next purchase has to be less than what I sold my house for.
Right, exactly. You keep your low tax base.
That's right.
So yeah, so it's a good thing to know, you know, if you're thinking of downsizing, moving somewhere else. It's just, you know, it works to a lot of people's advantage.
And there are a lot of people who fall into that pool, right? Because sometimes you have a big house, and now there's only one of you left. You don't need it, or even if there's two of you, your husband and your wife, and you're older and you don't need all the maintenance of it. You want to buy something in another community that's
even to go into a really nice condo that's you know, a $500,000-$600,000 condo, you're still going to keep the low tax base with you.
Or even if you wanted to go somewhere like, for example, Leisure World, and you wanted to pay cash for your property that you're going to purchase, that's perfect, right?
Yeah, that would work also. All right, well, that was it for real estate. Can I just talk about my yard sales?
Of course.
Because I'm in the thick of my yard sales. Yeah, I have 14 going on this year.
I saw your post. I was like, wow, that's a lot.
I know. It is a lot, but it's going fine. You know, I have my little assistant, and yeah, you know, it's actually pretty easy, and everybody's been extremely happy with how the yard sales are going. So check me out on Better Living Long Beach and Instagram. I always post the maps, or Better Living in Long Beach on Facebook, or I don't know, just call me. I'll tell you where the yard sales are.
So how many houses do you have?
For the next one is in Plaza Emerson, so it's by Emerson on Willow, the elementary school. There's over 20 people. Wow. And a lot of people always jump in, which is fine. I'm like, oh, please, you know, the more the merrier. And yeah, I feel like I have quite a little following for like one lady stopped me on Saturdays, and she, you know, she's like, thank you for doing this. You know, people just love to go to yard sales.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, and then people clean out.
It's a great way to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, and people make money and all that good stuff. So,
all right. Well,
all right. So
nobody's watching.
Is this still live? I'm still live, Kathy.
Is there somebody there? Can you guys wave?
Wave, say hi.
Or did we not? Did you hit the record button?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's.
Well, there's one person on there, right?
Yeah, there's one person.
Cool.
That's okay.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Fabulous Joe.
And the famous Michele K. She loves it when I say that.
I loved that. Thanks, Joe.